What's going on, y'all? BigBossFabo. We are back with a video, man. We're doing a reaction to Inside the Editions. Man wakes up from coma and says girlfriend tried to kill him. Cops. Imagine that, man. Just imagine that. Crazy work. Let's get into the video and then we'll add commentary later.
With a couple, it was a horrible car crash with a couple trapped in the wreckage. Cops investigated it as an accident until the boyfriend woke up in the hospital, and what they say he told them is shocking, accusing his girlfriend of intentionally crashing their car in a jealous rage. Les Trent has the details.
A young couple has been in a horrible car accident. Police say this Honda was going 95 miles an hour before it slammed into a thicket of mangrove trees. 24-year-old Leigha Mumby is screaming for help. She believes her boyfriend, 22-year-old Daniel Waterman, is dead.
Daniel, wake up, please! Daniel, wake up!
Leigha is not aware that Daniel's iPhone has automatically called 911.
The owner of this iPhone was in a severe car crash and is not responding to their phone.
Daniel took the brunt of the crash,
Since when does
sitting
it
in
do
the
that?
passenger seat, suffering a broken neck and back. Doctors put him in a medically induced coma. At first, police thought it was a tragic accident. But then, in a moment straight out of a movie, when Daniel Waterman woke from the coma, he told them it was not an accident. He couldn't speak, but with the help of a special letterboard, he slowly printed out a tale that has heads spinning. His girlfriend, he wrote, tried to kill him. He communicated that Leigha had just told him she was pregnant. He said she was also jealous about texts he'd received from another woman. Then, he literally spelled out for them that Leigha drove off the highway and slammed into the trees on purpose. I don't care what happens, you'll get what you deserve, he quoted her as saying.
Hold on. Crazy work. So she was in the driver's seat. For some reason, I thought she was the passenger. And she was pregnant. Looney Tunes, man.
After 8 months of battling to stay alive, Daniel died. I spoke to his mother and aunt.
It was something that was so heartbreaking as a mom. It's like, how could someone do this to my son?
Leigha Mumby was arrested as she arrived at the hospital to visit Daniel. The charge, vehicular homicide.
There's no doubt in my mind that it was anything but an intentional accident.
Leigha Mumby has pleaded not guilty to vehicular homicide. She reportedly told cops she didn't remember anything leading up to that crash.
Okay, come on, man. See, this believe all women type of narrative, man, crazy work. But hell hath no woman, it's very like a woman scorn, right? But like, man, a multitude of things occurring at one time, right? So she knows she's pregnant, deliberately tries to kill everybody in the vehicle, including the unborn child. And he ended up dying 8 months later. That's what, like, I thought he lived to tell the story. And he was living well to the day. Dude passed. That's sad. That's sad. It's like he got the chance to tell the truth before he left this earth. I'm kind of speechless, man. And as you saw in the more recent video, she's pregnant. You know what I mean? So probably due fairly soon. But I just don't understand this. You're jealous of maybe he's sending some text, but when you come to the realization that y'all gonna have a family, why would you deliberately try to, one, eliminate the father, but like, two, bring harm to the baby, yourself and the baby? Bro. This is something straight out of a movie. I want to say there's like a movie that was based off something like this. And you always hear these stories where people are able to, you know, pretty much speak from the grave, so to speak, and point out who their murderer was. Obviously, he was able to tell who, he was able to kind of articulate himself and detail the story to authorities before. But think about that, man. A lot of people are able to cross the T's and dot the I's for the feds before they pass. I mean, after they pass. And it's just crazy stories like this to where it's just like you got psychotic people. They just had that psychotic break, and then they just want to like take everybody out. I don't get that, to where people are hurting in a sense. They go crazy and want to eliminate everybody in their radius. It's like, if you want to go out on your own. You know, like, bring the baby to term and then take yourself out. God forbid, right? But I'm saying, like, it's such a selfish thing to where you have people that nowadays that just want to kill people as if these individuals don't have family that love and care about them. Obviously, we saw in the clip right there that, you know, the mom was brought to tears. Obviously, she lost a son, but I don't know, man. This one is a sketchy story. And I saw this headline a while back, I want to say the other day, and I just assumed he lived. But to find out that he died, I don't know. It's a weird thing, man, when it comes to, I don't know, like, what could have stipulated that? Internal bleeding, what? Like, not being able to make some type of full recovery. If he, you know, he was like, he seemed to be healing up fairly well. But then I guess, I don't know, I'm not a doctor obviously, but like, what complications could have occurred after the fact to where like he passed away?
She believes her boyfriend, 22-year-old Daniel Waterman, is dead.
3955
And the audacity to be screaming like this when you are the one who caused the wreck. Now you care about his life? Pure insanity, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, please, Daniel, wake up!
And since when do iPhones automatically call the feds or call the police? I know mine don't do that. Well, God forbid I even have to come to some type of occurrence to where that would even have to be a situation, but
Tragic accident. But then, in a moment straight out of a movie, when Daniel Waterman tried to kill him, he communicated that Leigha had just told him she was pregnant. He said she was also jealous about texts he'd received from another woman. Then, he literally...
And it wasn't even like, you didn't even really see no back and forth. Like, according to what was detailed, it was just some text from a woman. She could have been a stalker. Who knows what she was? You know? And she just hit you up, and immediately you go into psycho mode. Hey, y'all. Telling some of the men out there, some of these women are crazy, bro. Don't even try like your hand at, you know, always be 10 toes. Always be 10 toes. She's coming to see him, but she coming to the hospital as if everything's a-okay. And you are literally Looney Tunes. You're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Leigha Mumby was arrested as she arrived at the hospital to visit Daniel.
And honestly, it could be a he say, she say. But at that point, how do you validate when it's like two different sides of opinion? You know what I mean? Like, maybe at the scene of the crime, they could see some tread marks, some tire marks that allude to the fact that she deliberately off-roaded the vehicle. I don't know. But I do know police are good at what they do. Detectives be good at what they do. So they probably found some valid evidence that showed that, hey, she deliberately caused this car to wreck or crash. Crazy work, man. Let me know y'all's thoughts on this in the comment section below. RIP to that young man. He won't even be able to see his kid grow up. Like, people just don't care about life no more like that. They're just so willy-nilly about it. And we need to get back to, and I think it's a fall from grace, right? People have no morals, no ethics. We are living in a day and age to where people are just, there's no care. So, I don't know, man. Cherish your loved ones while you have them, because you don't know who's in their life that's a psychopath that's willing to eliminate them at a blink of an eye. Comment down below. Let me know y'all's thoughts, man. Peace, love, prosperity. God bless. We'll see y'all in the next video.